luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
For Valerie, with a bit of space to line one up and score an absolute cracker. Southampton are digging in the relegation scrap and have.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Uprising career mode in FIFA 19 with Southampton the Saints. This is episode number 4, as we see that the first thing that we do in this episode is actually prepare for the game against Man City. Yes, Man City, the team that won the league this season in real life with 98 points. This is going to be the toughest game we're going to have all season, facing Man City away. Especially the fact that we're facing them away is going to make it even more difficult. But to be honest, coming into this game, I have to be honest, I was kind of surprised. Man City, I mean, this is a thing that's been going around a lot in FIFA 19. But Man City lined up with a pretty, I mean, half-hearted, if that's the right word to use, side. They did not really count us as a difficult team or count us as any challenge whatsoever. As you see, Claudio Bravo is an example. Claudio Bravo being in goal for Man City. You see Danilo, Humphries, Grant, Mangala in the back there. Just gonna get a decent center midfielder, but they do have options. Mara is obviously also playing, so you know, Man City taking us quite lightly here. So you know, that kind of annoyed me before the game. That kind of fired me up, saying, okay, let's now show this Man City team what we're capable of. Obviously, we're lining up with the same team that we've had for a couple games now, although in the last episode we finished off the episode with 2 draws. Not the best, but you know, that was the formula of success prior to those 2 draws, so I was thinking, why not use it again? 8 minutes in, Man City with the first chance of the game, obviously. Kevin De Bruyne, the header falls to him, misses it just right off the post. The Belgian couldn't steer it on target, but 20 minutes in, we turn with Jared Bowen, a sensational turn to drop Zinchenko on the floor. Valerie with a sensational ball in with his left foot and picks out who else? Yes, James Ward-Prowse. In the last episode, James Ward-Prowse scored his first goal against Newcastle United. Now gets his second goal of the season and the first goal of this episode back to back, getting his second goal in all competitions and in the Premier League this season for us. 42 minutes in though, the ball whips in, the header falls back from our own player. Our own players, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Lamina into the pass of Aguero, and you can't even give Aguero a slight hint of the goal or a chance. As you could see, he does torment defenders, and he did torment that ball completely by firing that into the back of the net. 50 minutes in, second half. Che Adams finds it into Redmond. You'd put your house that he would score that, but the sliders come into effect again. It's so hard to score. It's harder to score, much harder to score when the sliders on shot accuracy are going against you. And I mean, that should have been easy, but no, he misses it. And then Højbjerg, just following that misses himself in the corner, and that was a sensational header. Green time finish, misses it. Mahrez misses it, hits off the post, so back-to-back action here, just tons of action. 90th minute, 92nd minute, last moment of the game, Daniel James, a substitute, was put one-on-one and misses it. And that was it. The final whistle. I'm very dramatic, very melodramatic, but that's the truth. Daniel James was put one-on-one against Claudio Bravo. And the goalkeeper was on top there as the score ended 1-1. So it's a great result for us personally. Personally, it's a great result. Getting a draw here away from home against Man City is never easy, and that's exactly what we did. Second out of 4 games. Yes, again, 4 games today is the on the menu due to the fact that I want to get to the season quickly. We're in November, and we're close to the January transfer window, and therefore, in a couple episodes' time, you'll probably see us delving in back into the January transfer window, looking to sign some players. You guys could leave in the comments section below what players you want. I know I don't have many fans, but 16 subscribers is not a bad amount for you guys maybe to leave me some player suggestions in the comments section below. But besides that, our second of 4 games is against Watford, and I let players like McCarthy play due to the fact that he was kind of on bad morale, so I didn't want to completely bum him out and not play him against, you know, a Watford team who are pretty decent, but up in our alley in terms of difficulty. So you see there, Watford team lining up a pretty difficult side as 6 minutes in we get the first chance of the game. Header by Ward-Prowse as he tries to get another goal. It was Ward-Prowse trying to get 3 and 3, couldn't though. 26 minutes in, we get a chance. Che Adams turns, finds a space, falls into Lamina, I always forget his name, and then falls to Che Adams, who had an open volley, but misses it. 37 minutes in, Che Adams is put through to goal, beating Dalberg with a cool and calm finish, something you'd see straight out of Martial's book, just calmly putting into the bottom corner. You're about to see here again, strokes it, as you see there, into the bottom corner. The young Swede in goal, Dalberg, had nothing he could do, and that is a sensational goal, as Che Adams, as you see there, being featured at the halftime show. 3 attempts and 1 goal, but still, he's the second top scorer in the league with 8 goals, if I'm not mistaken, 8 or 9. And that strike from in 78th minute almost doubled our lead. Lamina hitting the post with a sensational strike. We've seen a couple of them this season. That was the close effort. And then, 76 minutes in, Watford get their equalizer. It looks like, from the highlights that I'm putting in this game, that Watford had no chances. They had chances, but we were undoubtedly the more threatening team over the two. And Watford get the equalizer, so pretty depressing moment here, 76 minutes in, and then we see 92nd minute. That was it for the game. Another draw, 2 draws in this episode. 4 draws in the last 4 games from us. Che Adams being featured again, but just couldn't do enough. Couldn't do enough, Southampton. As we got 4 draws in 4 games. Can we break that duck? So we see that we're putting our players into the training session. Cook and Robinson, 2 sensational players being put into the training regime that we're having here in Southampton. Let's hope they can grow, and let's hope they can be integrated into this team, because that's one of our objectives this season is to integrate and grow 10 players, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, let's hope they can grow quickly so we can integrate them faster into the team, and we can see lining up our team against Fulham. Fulham, although in real life got relegated, in this game they're doing pretty well in this career mode save. They're doing pretty well, so they're not going to be an easy walkover as teams like Watford were and sort of Chelsea were. As you can see, we're sitting in 8th. Those 4 draws earning us 4 points and pulling us all the way down to 8th. Obviously, we were 7th in the last episode, but pulled down all the way to 8th. Can we turn it around here in Fulham Stadium? I forgot the name of Fulham Stadium. Craven Cottage, right, Craven Cottage. Can we do it in Craven Cottage? We're about to find out. As you see, both teams shaking hands here. Both teams lining up. Let's see the Fulham lineup here. So obviously Rico, the best goalkeeper. Bustos, Fabricio Bustos from the Argentinian League, a pretty decent wingback, a good wingback to get in career mode. Roca, a pretty good center mid to get in career mode, and Mitrovic obviously going to be the biggest threat. The tall Serbian going to be the biggest threat in this game, and obviously we're lining up with the same exact team that we've been lining up the whole season. As you see there, 11 minutes and 55 seconds. Benarik gets a shot to the balls. That's not comfortable, certainly. But 27 minutes in, Fabricio Bustos pulls it up to Odoi. Odoi completely jukes me out there. Finds Mitrovic, and the Serbian. I said in the beginning of this episode that he was going to be the biggest threat. And living up to the expectations, he opens the score for Fulham in this game. 28 minutes in, Fulham 1, Southampton 0. But we weren't going to give up. 32 minutes in, we have our own chance. Bertrand finds it in to Lamina. Found it back. The deflection found it back into Che Adams. So you put your house to score. You put your house to score for him to score it there, but he doesn't. And Bowen with a fine piece of skill. 44 minutes in, finds Che Adams, and he will just score in any way possible. Look at this. Not an orthodox volley whatsoever. It was like a read between a regular bicycle kick and a regular side-on volley, but nonetheless, a sensational finish by the young striker as he gets us to a 1-1 scoreline coming into halftime. 49 minutes in, though, Markovic had a chance to beat past Angus Gunn, the solid goalkeeper that he is. Keeps it at 1-1. 66 minutes in, still a draw. We don't want another draw. Che Adams misses it. 67 minutes in, the ball falls now. 88 minutes in, last chance of the game. Surely now, Ward-Prowse, a couple step overs, finds it into McTominay, and the one man you want in that box, the tallest man there, McTominay, to win the header and put it in the back of the net. he couldn't do that, and the shot accuracy there showing exactly why we've been struggling to put the ball in the back of the net. But again, another draw. 5 in 5 draws, and 3 out of 3 draws out of the 4 games we have in this episode. And the next game we have is not any easier. It's against Man United at home, as you can see us scouting some players, and none of the scouted players that we have been decent. You see him moving along, really, just the scouts have not really been performing, as I'm just trying to, move around players, rejecting a lot of players, and you see that Robinson finally getting that 60 rated mark, so I'm bringing him up to the senior squad to check out his potential and his attributes. As you can see there, he's showing great potential. Not the greatest, but I mean, the thing is, you could use the potential glitch in FIFA 19 to boost it up. So we'll probably do that in the January transfer window. Now, into his attributes. 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. I'll take that. That is not bad for Ed Robinson there. So we give him the number 26. Pretty decent skill moves and skill attributes in overall with 5-star weak foot. You see, we're heading in to our 4th and final match of the episode against Man United. You see, we are changing the lineups here, putting Soro into the subs. You haven't really seen him being featured in the episodes, although he has been coming on, but he hasn't really making the impact that you maybe expect from him coming on. But although he's 70 rated, so we'll give him time, and you'll slowly but surely see him in the games. As you can see, lining up in St. Mary's, confidence is pretty mediocre after we've had 5 draws in 5 and 3 draws out of 4 games in this episode. But obviously, Paul Pogba, the man being talked about here, will he be the X factor for United? Talking about real life football here, he hasn't really been doing it for Man United in real life. I mean, you can see that he's trying to be that leadership role that people expect from him, but he's not really doing it. Being real life linked to a Real Madrid move. Do you guys think that that's going to happen? I mean, if you guys watch the video, leave it in the comment section below. I really am intrigued to know what you guys think about the whole Pogba ordeal. But anyways, kicking off this game against Man United, this is going to be a tough one at home. See, it's like misty due to the fact that it's the beginning of December, and it's going to be a roller coaster of games. 3 minutes in, Man United the first chance of the game, parried by Angus Gunn, and 39 minutes in, we have our first chance of the game. Redmond finds it. De Gea with a sensational save. You don't hear that anymore due to the fact that his real life form has kind of gone down. 47 minutes in, start of the second half. The ball's whipped in, found into Jay Adams, and he could not score there. You see, kind of frustrated there. 48 minutes in, the ball falls back into Redmond's feet, and you can see that Højbjerg there clutching his elbow or his knee. I don't know what it is, but I'm checking. Yes, it is Højbjerg, and after this game, you'll see that he has been out for a 3-week injury, so it's going to be a big blow. Højbjerg has been a big, massive part for us this season. But look at the mistake. We lead United to get a 1-0 lead here in St. Mary's. 55 minutes in, a mistake in the back. Mr. Riley should just clear that ball. I swear, that was way too close for comfort, and we pay for that. But 70 minutes in, though, we have a reaction. Redmond put through on goal, and he tucks it in. Brilliant goal by Nathan Redmond as he tries to pick up the ball, but like FIFA games that they are, can pick up the ball, but it celebrates anyways. So 1-1. Are we gonna get 6 and 6 draws, or are we gonna get a win, or are we gonna lose? 19 minutes left on the game. Now 14 minutes left in the game. United have a chance. 78 minutes in. Lukaku put through on goal, and you cannot give the Belgian this much time. But you see, he just puts it into the top corner, and that was it for the game. So 4 games today, 3 draws and a loss. So not the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. 5 I can't even remember. 5 draws and a loss. So we haven't won in 6 games. As that will be it for the end of the episode. Haven't won in 6 games. Will that happen in the next episode? Will we finally win? Will we finally get our first 3 points in the next game? As you see, we're putting McTominay in that team for the injury play. But that'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. As you can see, as we training Callum Slattery and all these different players for now. Probably going to be featured in the next episode, as we're going to play Cardiff City, as it's going to be our first game in the episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed this game, I'll see you later after this training session's over. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and peace out.